Hey everyone that is viewing this. Basically, this is my start on YouTube with this whole talking thing. I know I'm gonna get a lot of discrimination, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of haters, and maybe even people that actually like what I'm talking about. Um, but I'm prepared for it. I don't take criticism to heart, and I find it funny sometimes. So I like debating, and you know what? I like people's points of view. So if you have a point of view, then you know what? It's not gonna bug me. Um, basically, my name is Brandon. I'm an 18-year-old guy starting out doing this. I don't have much knowledge, as you can tell. I'm 18. Most people that do this kind of stuff are usually 50, but I'm someone who likes to rant and complain, and I'm someone who likes to learn about new stuff. And uh, you know what I find? I find that putting my thoughts out there to YouTube would be the best way to go about. So, I want to start off by talking about the music industry and how it's going to complete shit. Um, the music industry is going to complete shit in so many ways, and I can't really name all of them because there's too many. If you turn on the radio, you go onto your local radio station and you do the top 40 bullshit, you'll find that you're gonna see a lot and a lot of music that you've probably already fucking heard. And another thing, beware. I do swear it may not make me sound as intelligent, but you know what? It's a part of me. And it's not like I'm working on a radio show. So yeah, there's a lot of music out there that's really bugging me. Uh, we got Katy Perry, we got Lady Gaga, we got what is there? There's all these other guys that I don't really know about because I don't listen to their music. Um, but they're brainwashing kids. And you know what? I know this that sounds a little over the top, but they're brainwashing kids. Who is this? Nicki Minaj. If we take a look at Nicki Minaj and we see that, and we take a look at her music, and we can see that a lot of the lyrics have no meaning to them. A lot of the lyrics just say all this stuff about sex, uh, drugs, and all this other stuff. I'm not completely against drugs. I'm not against marijuana. So don't mistake me for someone that's completely against drugs. I'm against heroin. I'm against crack and all that other stuff. We'll get to that later. So basically, they talk about all this bullshit that just doesn't need to be absorbed by kids, and kids don't know this. Kids, they take this to heart and they're like, well, you know what? She's my favorite artist, so I'm gonna listen to her lyrics and I'm gonna take that to heart. Um, if it has to do with I don't really listen to the songs, but there is one song, "Stupid Ho." Yes, "Stupid Ho." What kind of song is that? And why would you name your song that? Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but to say to name your song "Stupid Ho" and know that you have millions and millions of child fans that uh, listen to your music and they're like "Stupid Ho." Well, I'm gonna start using that now. And you know what? A lot of you people may say, I doubt, I haven't heard a kid say "stupid hoe" yet. But trust me, living in a household with two younger people, I know what it does, um, and it does have an effect on people. Little people, of course, not older people. I would hope not older people. I would hope older people are smart enough to actually know that music is becoming more and more fake. I myself, I listen to a lot of post dubstep. I don't listen to the real dubstep. You know that wah wah wah. It's just it's too much. All right. I listen to a lot of '90s house music. I listen to a lot of '60s rock and roll. Jimi Hendrix. I've been a fan of Jimi Hendrix ever since I was 12. Um, I've been a fan of all these artists. The Who. I love the Who. With the bottom of my heart. I mean, when I was 12, I used to fantasize about going to one of their concerts because they were still touring. Um, but basically, all that stuff, all the old stuff, and the new stuff. I adjust. So basically, I'm thinking of making these things 10 minutes long, and I'm thinking of doing them every. What is it today? I think I may have thrown myself off course already. Um, Monday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? Doing 10-minute things. I do have internet bills. I am paying rent, and I'm paying rent in my own house. But if you've seen my room, you would probably agree with my mother that I do use probably half of the house's electricity. So so basically, music. Yes, back to the music. It is total shit, and it's the mainstream. And you know what? When you see your artist, you have a favorite artist, and you're like, he's never gonna go mainstream. He's never gonna do this. Of course, he's not gonna do it, right? That's what you have in your head. But you have to you have to realize yourself as being that person and thinking, all right, well, I can do a song with this pop star and get millions of dollars, or I can make another song by myself and get probably $100,000 tops, right? So obviously, money is brainwashing, and money brainwashes everybody. I'm sure it's already brainwashed me. We work our asses off for it, and I myself wouldn't accept a job any lower than $14 an hour. Um, I think it's pure slavery to work for $7 an hour. I'm a Canadian, so at the minimum wage here is a little different than America, but I'm pretty sure it's 7.45. I'm not sure. Someone will have to inform me on that because I can't really say. But I have a friend that works for, I believe, $8 in America, $8 an hour. That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't know how on earth you survive with $8 an hour. And I'm talking about adults that have this kind of money. I just realized that I'm going off topic quite a bit. You know what? This is gonna be. This is. I like I said, I'm very open minded. I grab things. I just fucking grab things and I stick onto them. But yeah, back to the music. They do. All right, they do it for the money. Some artists will stick their head out and say, what, fuck this. I can do this myself. I don't need to be over. I'm not underrated, and I don't want to be overrated. Um, you know, what artists can I point out? If for my generation, if you know who Afrojack is and who David Guetta is, they basically sold their soul to the devil of mainstream music, and that it just ruins you. It ruins you. I couldn't stand 1 minute of listening to their music. And if I had to stand 1 minute of listening to their music, I would probably die. And I am serious. I cannot stand it. I I get a headache, and I don't know what to do. Um, one thing, one thing that one thing that does bug me the most, I would say this is at the top of my list, is how people scream and yell and fantasize about this artist. And you know what? I'm someone that just doesn't get the fucking clue. Why do people scream and fantasize and pull the hair out of the artist just so that you can touch the artist? You would pull the hair. Kids do crazy things. Um, for what? What are you getting? What are you getting out of this? When you go to a concert, what do you get out of trying to touch that person or screaming and yelling for them? I don't see it. I don't see what people get out of it. If I met an artist that I really liked, I'd probably shake his hand and say, what, good job on your music. I'm not gonna scream and yell. He's a person like me, all right. He's a person like me, and he's no different. We're coming to an end of my rant on music, and basically they're gonna be 10 minutes long, like I said. And you know what? If anyone sees this, please leave in the comment section on what you think about music. I will greatly reply to your question or to your comment. Uh, Thanks for watching. You know what? I want to get started off with this, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing. Get all the shit out of my head that I gained through the week, and yeah. Thanks very much to everyone that did watch. If you want, subscribe, like, favorite, and do what you will. Thank you and bye.